Fortnite has added a few DMRs over the past few years, and today we're going to be ranking them all to see which one is the best. If you guys enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and use code WATSUG in the Fortnite item shop to support me. Let's get straight into it. Alright, first weapon, the normal standard DMR, the OG. Honestly, if we're comparing these all to just each other. Every other DMR only. It's probably a B tier. It's just your standard, typical DMR. You know, nothing too crazy, but you know, it's alright. It's a DMR, so the drawbacks of being a DMR hold it back quite a bit, but it does decent damage. You know, it's interesting, I guess you could say, but you know, nothing really too special going on with this one right here. The Cobra DMR is actually a pretty solid weapon. It's not bad. Would I take it over like a normal AR or sniper? No. Bullet drop does exist on this thing, which now that I think about it, it might not be that bad in this season considering there's bullet drop on everything, but you know, the fast fire rate and it also not having that much less damage than the normal DMR, I think definitely makes it a better weapon. I think it's solid. I also think the design is really cool. I also remember when the Cypher PK skin was coming out, there was like a trailer with this in it that came out like a few days before the new season, and like everyone was like, oh, weapon mods, because it kind of looked like a Ranger AR, which is kind of funny now that weapon mods are actually in the game, but you know, it's just kind of crazy how things turn out. No, never expect weapon mods to come from, you know, a Cobra DMR in a trailer. But you know, that's just how things went. Next, we have the Excalibur rifle, and this is easily the best one. You guys might be thinking, that's not a DMR. Well, Fortnite considers it a Marksman rifle, so I'm ranking it here. If I were to rank it with anything else, it would be a sniper, but Fortnite doesn't consider it one, so I'm not going to consider it a sniper for this tier list. Plus, my sniper tier list was already a bit packed, so you can go watch that after this. Yeah, Excalibur is really solid. The explosion is really good, especially since it actually does good damage, unlike the boom sniper. I know I said I'm not comparing it to like other weapons of different categories, but I think it's important to bring up just to show you how good this weapon is. You know, do I think it's the best weapon Fortnite ever made? No. Do I think it's one of the most creative weapons? Yeah, I think it's interesting. It's got like elements of like every single like different type of weapon in it. It's got like shotgun ammo for like shotguns, shoots like a sniper, it blows up like an explosive. It's just like, it's like the best of like every world, you know what I'm saying? This weapon is just really good. It's really solid, and they should bring it back. Maybe do like an Excalibur Wild Week or like a Kinetic Wild Week and just bring like this back, the hammer, the sword. That'd be pretty cool. Next, we have the Thermal DMR, and this thing is probably the worst DMR. I'm gonna be honest, okay? It does shoot sort of like a Cobra DMR, but it has assault rifle damage. This thing just doesn't have the damage to like warrant having bullet drop on it. So like, why in any circumstance would I ever consider picking this up over literally any normal AR? Like a Havoc AR is better than that, and I think you know, if you saw my assault rifle tier list, that I do not like the Havoc AR. So yeah, D is the lowest tier on this list just because there's not that many Marksman rifles in the game, but if there was an F tier on this, I definitely would put it in there because this thing, thermal scope just isn't that good. I'm gonna be honest. Sure, it's cool in the jungle biome, but the jungle biome doesn't exist anymore. So I mean, it's just not it. It's just not the weapon you want to be running, you know what I'm saying? Now the tactical DMR, you know, I will give it, its design is pretty cool. I like the purple. The purplish pink just kind of makes everything look better. Like, just look at the Excalibur. It's pretty solid. It's pretty nice. Yeah. Overall, the weapon, the toggle zoom is an alright gimmick, but it's nothing crazy. Like, it's not gonna be a game changer. I'd still rather have everything in like the other tiers above it. It's not gonna really like make or break the game if you pick up a tactical DMR. If there was an only DMR game mode, I would definitely suggest Cobra DMR. You know what I'm saying? Or Excalibur if you can find it. Cobra DMR is better for damage, but you know what I'm saying. Overall, I like the design. I think the gimmick's alright. Just nothing crazy. Fun fact, this is actually the only DMR to not have a mythic variant, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. Every other one has a mythic variant. Only 2 of them are on here because these 2 have distinct names, but the normal DMR and the Cobra DMR have mythic variants that were like from the loot saplings or whatever they were from chapter 3. So interesting fact, only DMR without a mythic variant. Alright, and the mythics, I mean, they're pretty obvious. They're not too different from their normal counterparts. They're just slightly buffed versions, which it's whatever. Like, this boss was kind of difficult, the Ageless Champion or whatever, but the Diamond boss just was not really. And the DMR is just not good, so you would barely end up even running this thing. Like, you only kill him for the key card into the vault. So yeah, the mythics, I might get into a little tangent here, but the mythics in recent times just haven't not been that crazy. They're just like normal versions of weapons with like 1 or 2 extra damage. Something really crazy going for. Like, even this season, because the mythic weapons aren't moddable, if you don't like the mods in them, you're just better off running like a lower rarity weapon, because the damage boosts just aren't that insane. Like, I kind of wish Fortnite made their mythics a bit more busted, you know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of wish they did, like, a bit more, like, maybe, like, how the Sky's Scar had, like, a faster fire rate. Something like that. That could be cool, but this is a DMR video. I know DMRs aren't everyone's favorite weapons, but this is a DMR video. But, yeah, that's my final ranking. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and use code WATSOG in the Fortnite item shop. Bye.